Hello and a pleasant good evening, a good morning to everyone here at Cokeville High School, where the Mountain View Buffaloes, the Lady Buffaloes, will take on the Preston Indians in the first match of their Cokeville tournament, the first match of the season for both teams. I am your host, as I will be for the remainder of the season, your new Mountain View and Lyman sports play-by-play broadcaster, Sean Bennett. And I will be broadcasting all of the action this year. So the Mountain View Buffaloes have a lot to look forward to. 5 seniors returning of their starting 6. And let's get right into it. Now, our pregame coaches show had to be cut a little bit short. We're having some technical difficulties. So I was not able to get to the pregame coaches show. But stay tuned later in the day. We should be able to get her interview, Diana Tim's interview, live before the 1 p.m. scheduled match. Once again, that is a tentatively 1 or 1:30 scheduled match. Now, that coach's show, even though we didn't get to it, was sponsored by Bridgerland CarQuest, now with 2 locations, one in Diamondville and one in Uri. Go visit both of those locations for the best of car needs. If you have anything that you need for your car, stereo to anything exterior, interior, Bridgerland CarQuest has it, or if they do not, they will get it for you. And once again, if you help them, it helps us out here at mylocalradio.com. And if you help us out, we would seriously appreciate it. Now, let's get right into it. As I said, it's time for our starting lineups, brought to you by the Bridgerland CarQuest, with locations in Uri and Kemmerer now, or Uri and Diamondville, which is right by Kemmerer, up the hill. Let's get right into it. So, Mountain View, starting off their season, will have a similar lineup to what they've showcased all year long, and that is led by senior Allie Bugis. She will be the libero for the season. She is number 3 if you're looking at the roster sheet. And continuing on, we have number 19, Frankie Jenkins. Frankie will be another key part for this Mountain View Buffaloes team. Then we have the duo of Lindy Herford and Haley Herford. Lindy is number 12, Haley is number 11 for the Mountain View Buffaloes. And then moving on, we have number 8, Kelsey Georges. Kelsey, also a senior, will be another big part of the season. And then finally, we have number 17, Allie Ringford, will be your final starter of Mountain View's starting lineup. We are just about to get set here. Sorry for any technical difficulties we have. Our stream has been skipping, starting, but we promise we're working to our best and our fullest capabilities. So just bear with us, if pardon the pun, but bear with us, and we will get everything sorted away. Once again, this is the first match of the season, so if we have difficulties, then we will definitely work on that. So, Mountain View Buffaloes and the Preston Indians will start both of their 2018 campaigns here in Cokeville at the Cokeville tournament. Bringing you all the action once again, my name is Sean Bennett. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for this season. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, please call the My Local radio station out of Evanston, Wyoming, and we would love to have you on. We still have some available spots, so we're trying to make this as best as possible for everyone. Both teams huddling up, ready to start their seasons. And it looks like, actually, I'm not sure who will start with the ball. Preston has it in their hands, but we will see if that is truly the case of who will serve first. Coaches and the referees interested in starting the year for sure on a good note. Just making sure all of my rosters are correct here as we look to start the year. And it will be a Mountain View serve. Over the net. Preston trying to get it back over. A double hit, and it falls innocently to the ground, and the first point of the year goes to the Mountain View Buffaloes. Kelsey Georges with the serve there. She gets the first point registered for the season. Georges. And a nice ceiling rooftop by number 17 on that play, Allie Ringford. She gets the first kill of the year. That kill brought to you by Georges again with the serve. Ball goes over the net, straight up. Georges sets to Ringford. Ringford outside, dug up by the libero. She comes back in, sets it easily over the net to Herford. On the outside, Herford not able to put it away. Preston. A nice save there by Bugis. On the outside, number 19, Frankie Jenkins puts it away, and the Mountain View Buffaloes are on a roll to start their year. That is 3 points in a row. Benedict's Market and True Value Mountain View will sponsor all of our kills this year, so that was a Benedict's kill, if you may, and just as I say that, Kelsey Georges flies one into the net, and Preston is on the board for the first time this season, 3-1. It is very difficult to see the Preston numbers. They're wearing blue numbers on black jerseys, so please forgive me if I'm a little slow on getting to some Preston numbers. As that one is a clean put away by number 12, Lindy Herford, and Mountain View will get the ball back at 4-1. Frankie Jenkins with the serve, puts it over. Nice rooftop there by Lindy Herford. Back over and clear out of bounds. A hit, a miss error by the Preston Indians. I believe, once again, numbers are hard to read. I believe that was number 12, Emily Longhurst for Preston. And a quick timeout from the Preston Indians. The score is 5-1. Your Mountain View Lady Buffaloes in your purple and black out to a quick start. It is 5-1. Now, once again, we would like to thank all of our sponsors here in 2018-2019, including Benedict's Market and True Value, Bradshaw's Glass, Dr. McKay Frankham, Quality Dentistry at Fair Prices, and Achieve Sports Medicine, Randy Christofferson. No excuses, just results. And once again, this first set is brought to you by Achieve Sports Medicine and Randy Christofferson. No excuses, just results. So this first set is going just the way that Mr. Christofferson might want it to be going for Mountain View. Once again, Mountain View to serve. Frankie Jenkins lost it over the net. Easily handled. Backline spike and into the net. I'm not sure if number 17... Allie Ringford got a piece of it, but regardless, it is a Mountain View point. It is 6-1. Mountain View really showing that they are an experienced team early in this one, not getting off to a slow start. Ringford. And that one a miscue by Preston. Number 8 went up for it. That was... I actually do not have number 8 on the Preston lineup, so I'm not, once again, numbers very hard to read from across the court on Preston, so I do not know a lot of these numbers, so I'm just going to be working off of what I see. Bugis lost it up, third ball coming over, and Lindy Herford hits the roof, hits the ceiling with the ball, and it will be a Preston point. Once again, Preston attacking that point, sending the ball all the way back to the far end of the court. Bugis had to recover by just getting what she could on the ball, and the third hit not able to get over. Serve goes to Bugis. Up, third ball, Ringford. Sends it over. Mountain View looking for a block, and that's exactly what they get with Allie Ringford, but unfortunately the ball falls on her side of the net, and it is a Preston point. Ringford was right on it, maybe the hands a little bit too far spread apart because the ball fell right between her hands and came out on the Mountain View side of the court. That one skims off of the net, unlucky. Lindy Herford could not corral it, and another Preston point here. They've racked off 3 consecutive points. The score is 7-4 early in this match. Mountain View able to dig up the serve. Bugas backline hit. And that one falls. A nice spike there by number 11, Merle Roback for the Preston Indians, and 5 in a row. Sideline. Not sure if that one would have stayed in or not, but irregardless, it is 7-6 Preston. Preston on a roll here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a timeout soon coming from Mountain View. And that serve is out. They're going to say right on the sideline. Very close play there, but a clean serve out of bounds, and Mountain View will regain possession here, leading 8-6 early in this one. Bugas to serve, jump serves. Third ball coming over for Preston. That ball goes into the net and falls weakly to the ground. Another Mountain View point, as their serving has been on point here early in the season, something that Diana Timms mentioned to me earlier that was going to be a key factor for them this season. Bugas, another jump serve, handled. Third ball coming over, attack, and able to get it. Bugas, third ball up here. Hereford sends it over innocently. Another blocking coming, and that one straight across the court. A great cross-court kill from Preston there. And Preston will regain possession here. That kill was by number 15, Rose Bradfield. Mountain View really only going to work with 7 players, maybe 8 this year. But for the most part, they're going to use those 5 seniors and kind of live and die, if you may, with them. Little pause here. I don't know, something going on at the scorers table. The scorers table asking about something. And we are back into action here as Hereford is able to spike one down. Haley Hereford with the spike there. And Mountain View will regain control here as they get that point. Haley Hereford to serve. Nice jump serve there, puts it to the back row, and a little miscommunication from Preston. They're going to really need to power this one to get the ball over, and they do. Outside, Hereford tries to tap it over. That's not going to work, as Preston right there ready for it, as Lindy Hereford tried to tap it over the 2-man block unsuccessfully, as the 2-man block from Preston able to put the ball right back down and give them the point. And that's set and spiked by number 2, Haley Stevens. Unsuccessful there as she puts one into the net, and it is 10-9. Preston looking to tie up the game for the first time in their season since it was 0-0. Back row spike from Hereford. This time it was number 11, Haley, and they're going to say that one was out of bounds, and this one's all tied up at 10. Preston to serve, sends it to the back row, not able to get it up was number 12, Lindy Hereford, as she puts it, she sends the ball behind her. Frankie Jenkins not able to recover fast enough, and Preston with the first lead of the season. So all that work that Mountain View put in early in this match seemed to go away, and quickly they get the point back on a service error. That one goes about 4 or 5 feet long, and Mountain View will serve it once again. Serve goes over to Libero. Outside hit here. And that one is in right down the line. Preston sets it and puts it away. Once again, Mountain View not able to get there quick enough for the block, and that one went right around the block, straight down the line. So a smart play from Preston there. Bugas takes the serve. Outside, Frankie Jenkins throws it down. Recovered by the Preston Libero, and a point for Mountain View. It is 12-12 here early in this match, a back and forth match after we saw Mountain View rush out to an early 5-1 lead. That serve taken, sent backwards. Libero able to get it, third hit, not strong enough, and that one will fall innocently. It is once again another Mountain View point on their serve. 13-12 here for Mountain View in the lead. Short serve there from Haley Stevens, and she's able to get it over and not have it returned. Haley Stevens with an ace. It is 14-12 Mountain View. Stevens once again back to serve. Short serve there, taken by the libero, second hit, third hit from the back row, easily handled by Lindy. Outside, Frankie Jenkins, let's see if she can put this one away. She cannot. Third hit coming over. Haley Stevens giving Mountain View some momentum here on their serve. Stevens sends another one short, taken by the libero. Set back up, and that one just placed in the right spot if you're a Preston fan, in the wrong place if you're a Mountain View player, in between three players in a Bermuda Triangle location, and Preston will get the point. Taken by Bugis, outside. Going to set it in the middle, actually, to number 17, Allie Ringford. Back up. This one's going to Jenkins. Jenkins throws it to the back line. Able to be scooped up and sent over innocently. Bugis on the first hit. Out to Jenkins. Jenkins throws it down. Once again scooped up by the back middle. Back middle on the hit there. Number 12 for Mountain View. Ringford taps it over, a triple block, and she gets it. Preston went all out there thinking that Ringford was going to go for the kill, and she did not. She set it right over the triple block. All three of the front line went up to block the ball, letting that one fall innocently right behind them. Mountain View on the serve. Back set there. Ringford able to get a block on it, but it goes backwards and falls on the court. And Mountain View will get the point, 16-14 early here. Or Preston will get the point, rather, 16-14. They trail. Once again, we will play a full best-of-5 set match here. Now when set up, third ball has to come over here. Ringford throws it across. A little miscommunication, just a roll shot here. It's going to come on the near side to Hereford. Hereford gets a block sent back. Hereford to Ringford. She throws it down. That was actually Frankie Jenkins, and that is another Benedict's Market kill as she threw that one down. No chance for the Preston defender there, as that one was coming in fast and hard. Frankie Jenkins on the serve. A little miscommunication there. Libero for Preston sends it over. Kelsey Jenkins throws it to Hereford. Hereford uses the block to her advantage. She throws it off the side. It goes off the side wall. It is another point for Mountain View, and it is 18-14 early here in a timeout. Looks like Preston will take a timeout there. It is 18-14. Mountain View closing in on their first set win of the year. Come back and join us and see if they can accomplish that feat.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
And we are back as Mountain View puts the serve over the net. That is number 19, Frankie Jenkins on the dig. Throws it over to Hereford. Hereford gets a block sent back over, and Preston tries to put it back over, expecting Mountain View to be out of position. Does not work, though, as the ball goes into the net and falls weakly to the ground. Another Mountain View point. It is 19-14. Frankie Jenkins will continue to serve here. Jump serve, sends it to the back line, back corner. set there, and a little rooftop throws it down right over the number 17, Allie Ringford, the middle there, and a point for Preston. It is 19-15 early in this first set. Preston looking to get a couple points here in a row and try to get back into the set before it ends. Once again, best of 5 sets, 25, win by 2, except in the 5th set, a 5th and deciding set. And that one mishit by number 3, Riley Ward from Preston there. As she went up to hit it from the back line, she just mishit it. Ball went kind of straight into the ground right in front of her, and Mountain View will retain possession here. Or Mountain View will get possession as Allie Bugas sets it over the net. And a double block from Mountain View. I believe that was Haley Herford. We're going to give credit to her for that one as she throws it down. She pushes that one down straight onto the court. Another point for Mountain View. 21-15 lead early here in the first set. And Bugas tries to float that one over, just putting it over the net, but unlucky as that one falls short. Did not have enough power on the jump serve. And Preston will get a free point off the service error. Back to serve, Preston, received by Jenkins. They'll go middle to Haley Herford, and she's able to put it away. She just found a spot where there wasn't that many girls on Preston, and a couple girls dove for the ball, but a miscommunication on the ball and whose it was allows Mountain View to get the point back. Herford sends the serve over, and Bugas able to get that one off the floor, but unfortunately not able to send it to another teammate of hers as that one falls on the Preston side of the court, but underneath the net, not over the net. So it will be a Preston Indians point. Serve received by Jenkins. Herford in the middle, throws it to the outside. No one there from Preston, and she puts it right on the line. That was a great read. I could see her eyes there from behind. She saw the 2 blockers angle towards the middle, and that leaving that entire sideline exposed. She just found the spot where she wanted to put it. And 23-17 now, Mountain View with the lead. And Preston able to put a point away there as number 11, Haley Herford, not able to control that kill there. As she even demonstrated to some of her teammates after, I just couldn't angle the ball back towards the court as that one went the wrong direction. And another service error from the Preston Indians will make this set point. Once again, set point here for Mountain View as taking the serve will be number 2, Haley Stevens, looking to put this first set away. They're up 24-18. And Stevens will get it on an ace. A Benedict's True Value ace to end the first set, 25-18. A little Fortnite dance after that. And Mountain View Buffalo is off to a strong start in 2018 as they get the first set of the Cokeville tournament, the first set of their volleyball season. 25-18. We will reset the scoreboard and come back for set 2 right when we return. That was the first set brought to you by Sports Medicine. Excuse me. That was the first set brought to you by... Sorry, just a little miscommunication. First set brought to you by Chief Sports Medicine, Randy Christofferson. No excuses, just results. Join us for the second set when we return.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202. Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho. No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston. Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202. Light up your...
And we are back here for the second set. Once again, Mountain View took the first set 25-18. An easy set one winner for Mountain View. That first set, once again, brought to you by Achieve Sports Medicine, Randy Christofferson. No excuses, just results. Second set here just about to get underway as the referees are setting the lineups, making sure everything is A-OK. And she will put the ball in play to Preston. Might be a little bit easier this time around to see Preston's numbers as they are on the near side of the court. So I will once again try to do some better job on that. But with black and blue numbers, it's tough to read sometimes. That one sent over. Handled. And Bugis on the first set over. First ball over. Sets it over to Ringford. And she puts it down. Ringford, just a little scoop over the net, able to get the ball to lay on the ground, and Mountain View will get the first point of the second set. That is 2 sets in a row where they've started off and gotten the first point. Back to serve is number 19, Frankie Jenkins. Hannah Stevenson takes the ball for Preston. Sets it up wide. Hereford sets it over the block, able to be received by Preston. Sent over. That was Riley Ward sending it over for Preston. Ringford just taps it over the block. That one goes to the back row. Bugis receives. Hereford sends it deep, able to be received and covered by Preston. Long rally here, and it will actually end just as I say that, as Bugis and another teammate, I believe that was Kelsey Georges, come together, and the ball goes into the net and falls weakly to the ground. Preston to serve. Tied at 1 here early in the second set. Preston down a set. Riley Ward with the serve. Hereford in the middle, sets it wide. Stevenson. Nice block there by Ringford, able to send it back over. Ringford in the middle will send it long. She's got a lot of power under that one. But they will say it was tipped. They will say it was tipped at the... Or no, they're just going to say it was out. Mountain View wanted a tip on it. Actually, a little bit confused on the call here. It looks like one official had a tip, one official just had it out. And they are going to award the tip, so Mountain View will get the point. Bugis back to serve. Sends it along the sideline, but out. Another service error here for Mountain View. And quickly, Preston will even it back up. Merle Roback out for Preston to serve. Roback sends it over. Received. In the middle. Hereford sends it down in the corner. That one was a kill, a Benedict's Market kill there. Pretty easy and simple. Lindy Hereford making it look easy out there as she's finding a lot of open space on the court. Hereford to serve, sends it into the net. Another service error will give the ball back to Preston. Competitive first 2 sets here. The first set wound up finishing 25-18 in favor of Mountain View, but it was a back and forth set, a close match all throughout. So the score might have been a little bit deceiving there. Bugus back row hit from the middle, able to be received by Ward. Ward back row hit. She sends that one long, though, and that's going to go out of bounds. And back to the Buffalo. Receiving the ball now is Lindy Herford. She will be the one to serve here. Herford, short serve. Straight over the net, and that one is going to fall innocently. Another Fortnite dance for Mountain View. I don't know if they've been practicing these, but some coordination. Some of the girls laughing and joking about it. Herford back to serve again with a 5-3 lead. Received by Stevenson. Going to send it wide, and that one met at the net, but able to push it over is number 4, Celsi Burnett. Celsi Burnett. And a point for the Preston Indians. And that serve taken by number 13, who we do not have on the official roster. If I'm not mistaken, that is a number 13 from Preston. I actually do not have that on the roster sheet that they provided me, so I do not know who that was, but it was a service error. Mountain View's point. And that one will go clear out, and it is straight back to Preston. Bugus to return for Mountain View. Coming back in is the libero. Preston to serve. Line drive, hard serve, taken. Frankie Jenkins sends it over. Third ball coming up here for Preston. Spiked, and yes, that one is going to count for Preston. A spike there. That one will count. Celsi Burnett ties it up at 6 here in the second set. Mountain View in the purple. Preston in the black and blue. If you are just joining us, going right to left or near side to far side. Mountain View facing us, coming far side to near side. I believe that is the 4th service error in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Or, well, we have 1 point in between, but 4 of the last 5 points have been off of service errors. And that one into the net, a little quick serve, not a very high serve, not a very high set there. Tried to trick the defense, but not able to get the ball up and over the net was Merle Roback. And Mountain View will benefit from the error. They will get the ball back. Back to serve is Kelsey Georges. Lofts this one up on the outside, and that one is straight into the net, and it will be a Mountain View point once again. This is similar to how it happened in the first set. Mountain View jumped out to the early lead, but a run of about 7 or 8 consecutive points really put the set away for them. Let's see if they can do it again. Bugus. And that one outside to Haley Herford. She puts it in the corner. She finds the right spot for it. And another point here. And Mountain View seems to have gotten their groove on in this second set. Kelsey Georges serving for the 5th consecutive point in a row. Third ball coming up. Blocked at the net, able to be handled. Bugus. And unable to be put over by Frankie Jenkins. Jenkins tried to go for the hard kill there, but the ball went straight into the net and fell to the ground. 10-7. Mountain View with a lead here over Preston. Preston back to serve. That one just gets over the net, but counts all in the same. Middle hit there by Ringford. Ringford going up for a block. Her and Jenkins able to get a piece of it. Back to Mountain View. Herford, and the ball gets sent back over her way. And it is a Mountain View point. Ball fell on the Preston side of the court. Nice block there from Haley Herford. If there's an MVP of the match so far, I might be inclined to say Haley Herford is taking it, as she is showing out in her first varsity match of 2018. And that one clear out of bounds. A miss hit by Celsi Burnett. And the ball goes out of bounds, and Mountain View extends their lead to 12-7 now. Frankie Jenkins will serve here. Received by Stevenson. Third ball over and put and set back by Allie Ringford. She realized every single Preston player was in at the net, and she took advantage of that, not even waiting to get a set back. She took the first ball and she pushed it all the way to the back corner where there was no Preston man or woman standing, and it is a point for Mountain View. Timeout by Preston here. Please join us when we return.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven. Altitude Evanston is now the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti. With the same great staff and 5 locations, we have an even larger selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to serve Uintah County. Visit one of our 2 Evanston locations, 100 Wasatch Road, or the newest location at the old Sonic building at the end of the Walmart parking lot. At Rocky Mountain Yeti, we're committed to providing each customer with the best car buying experience. Rocky Mountain Yeti, we are legend driven.
And we are back. Sorry for the delay there. Once again, having some technical difficulties. First match of the season, so just bear with us. But Mountain View was able to get the point after the timeout. Push to the back corner for Mountain View. Hereford able to get it over the block, sends it right back to the referee from Preston. And Mountain View will get the point. It is 15-7. Mountain View really getting away with this one. Believe that is 7 or 8 consecutive points here. Once again, Jenkins to serve. Received, blocked, able to be put back up. Bugis, third ball coming over here. Able to be put over by Georges. Third ball from Preston. Nice roll shot there. Goes to Bugis. Outside Hereford. Gets it blocked. Not able to get it, but able. Nice. A nice effort there from Mountain View. Able to track the ball down, but unfortunately, the ball actually sailed a little bit too high. It hit the ceiling and vaulted straight towards the ground, unable to be reached by a Mountain View Buffalo. Outside, Hereford sends it straight up. That one somehow avoids hitting the ceiling, and the hit there by number 13 goes out of bounds, or into the net and out of bounds. A point for Mountain View. Once again, Preston gave me the lineups before the match. I do not have a into the net there. That one was by Merle Roback, and Preston really struggling here in this second set after going into the second set tied at 7. It is now 17-8. Mountain View has racked off a 10-1 run here in set 2 after taking the first set in a similar fashion, which they used a lot of runs and momentum to win. Pushed back over by Hereford. Haley Hereford once again, another great ball that falls to the court. Another point for Mountain View. It is 18-8. Bugis with the serve. Able to be retained by 13 of Preston. She tries to push that to the opposite side of the court, but unluckily the ball rolls along the net before falling on her own side. And Preston looking a little bit flustered as Rose Bradfield motioning to her teammates. We got to pick up the energy here. This second set might be over, but no energy on that one. Bugis, an ace. That ace is brought to you by Bradshaw's Glass, Towing and Fitness. Bradshaw's Glass Towing and Fitness will be the sponsor for all of our aces this year. So, Allie Bugis with the Bradshaw's Glass ace. Bugis back to serve, trying to duplicate it. Able to be received by Stevenson of Preston. Blocked, set back up, over the net. Third ball coming from Preston, able to get it back over the net. Jenkins takes it. Georges to Hereford. Haley sends it deep, and that is another kill. Another kill at Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View kill. It is 21-8. Mountain View performing well in this second set after being tied 7-7. And another ace. That one a short ace along the sidelines. A Bradshaw's Glass towing and fitness ace for Hallie Bugis, her second ace in the last 3 points. Bugis trying to duplicate it again. This one skids off the net, able to be received by Preston. Preston sends it back over, and this one out of bounds. Mountain View 2 points away from a set 2, a decisive set 2 victory. They have really run away with this set 2 here. And just as I say that, a service error from Allie Bugis sends one straight into the net, catapults back towards her on her side of the net. A point for Preston. Merle row back to serve. Taken. Haley Herford kills one down, but able to be received, but only for a little bit. As, man, I really thought Haley Herford had a rocket on her arm there as she powered that one through. Not able to be controlled as the teammate for Preston not able to get the ball up and over. Set point here in the second set. Lazily back over, pushed down by Herford. Third ball coming over. Roll shot, hits the net, skids over. Third ball, Jenkins backhands it over, and that's how the second set will end. Frankie Jenkins, not even facing the right direction, is able to bump the ball over her head on a third ball. Goes up the sideline and lands innocently for Mountain View. And the point will go to Mountain View. It is 25-9, a second set victory for Mountain View. They're up 2-0 in this match. Second set taken by Mountain View. They're up 2-0. They now need one more set to win this match and advance to their second match of the day, which will be directly following this against the Rich Rebels. Stay tuned for all of that action following this match. I will once again be broadcasting that match between the Rich County Rebels and Mountain View. And just an update, Lyman is up two sets to love on Star Valley in the first set. Once again, I will be covering their 2 night matches. I would like to thank Jake, our worker for Evanston, the Red Devils, for giving me that update as I am intently watching the match over here on this court. He has been feeding me updates. So Lyman and Mountain View, both of the hometown teams on mylocalradio.com, up 2 sets to love, so you're not missing a lot of action over there. Lyman off to the start that many believe they should be getting off to. They are state title contenders, state title, I hate to say favorites, but it almost looks like that way for Lyman. They have 8 returning starters. Mountain View, not to be mistaken, they have 5 seniors returning this year in a group that they will go about 7 deep total. 7 players usually going to run on the court from Mountain View Volleyball. Both should be very interesting to watch this year. I'm very excited to broadcast all of the action for mylocalradio.com. And once again, if you'd like to sponsor this My Local Radio broadcast and be a sponsor that will get your advertisements read during these live broadcasts, make sure you contact My Local Radio. Ask for Julie in the sales department, and she will set you up. Once again, we would like to thank all of our sponsors for the volleyball season so far. We are hoping to fill all of them, so make sure you get your spots now before they fill up. Both volleyball teams looking to contend for state titles. This will be the perfect year to sign up for an advertisement with mylocalradio.com. Once again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Sponsoring the Kills this year, we have Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View. Sponsoring our aces, we have Bradshaw's Glass, Towing and Fitness. Our precision play of the game will be from Dr. McKay Francom, quality dentistry at fair prices. And our set one, Achieve Sports Medicine, Randy Christofferson. No excuses, just results. Once again, if you are interested in joining our team and sponsoring this season, either for football, volleyball, both, and as we go on, we cover both Lyman and Mountain View. You'll get one price for both the Lyman and Mountain View seasons, so certainly a great deal. We are just about ready to get started with our third set here. Back to serve is number 19, Frankie Jenkins for Mountain View, looking to close out this match with a 3-0 set win. That one back set by Hereford, Haley Hereford. And that one goes into the net. They're going to say that Haley Hereford actually touched the net. Actually, let's see the call here. They put up the score. Yes, it will be a Preston point. I thought I had that correct. Haley Hereford touched the net, forcing a Preston point and another service error by Preston. Preston really shooting themselves in their own foot here with some service errors, something you're not really wanting to see, but it is the first match of the season, so I suppose that is something their coach will work on. But it is 1-1 now, and Bugis will serve for Mountain View. Bugis to serve. Or to receive. Hereford. Taken by Preston. Bugis. And that is Haley Stevens able to lay it off the block. Ball falls to the ground. And Haley Stevens with the point for Mountain View. Got a little ribbing there from Lindy Hereford. I don't think the form was correct there, but irregardless, the ball fell on the Preston side of the court, so it was a Mountain View point. And talking about the ball falling on the wrong side of the court, Mountain View, another service error straight into the net there from the Bugis serve, and Preston will regain possession at 2-2. They'll make a quick substitution first. Back to serve. Hereford not able to get her fingertips on it. She puts her fingertips on it, but the ball goes the wrong direction, goes behind her, over her head, and falls for a Preston point. Preston once again back to serve. That one over. Able to be recovered by Bugis. Middle. Stevens not able to put away. She tries this time, not able to push it over the net and drop. But that one a mishit from Preston, and it will be a Mountain View point once again. Back to serve, Haley Hereford. And that one is a Bradshaw's Glass Towing and Fitness ace. Hereford, the strong serve, not able to be controlled by Preston, and it will be a Mountain View point. Preston sends it wide, straight up, outside Hereford. Hereford blocked, but out of bounds. Preston able to block the hit from Hereford, but the ball went out of bounds, meaning it is Mountain View's point. Once again, Hereford, Haley Hereford, back to serve. Third ball about to come over from the libero, Stevenson. Hereford sends it straight up in the air, able to be recovered. Over to Lindy. Lindy can't put it away, and actually there was number 8, Kelsey Georges, but she mistimed her jump. She thought she was going to be able to get it at the net, but she was on the ground by the time the ball was where the net was. She mistimed her jump, jumped a little bit early, and the ball fell innocently to the floor. Received by Mountain View. As she sends it into the ceiling, and that will be a Preston point. I will commend Mountain View for being able to reach that point, as that first hit went wayward towards the bench. Quick enough reactions from Frankie Jenkins in order to get the ball up, but they could not get it over the net. And another service error. What else is new as Preston sends the ball long untouched, and Hereford will go back to serve for Mountain View. This time it is Lindy Hereford with the serve. And are they going to... I think the referee, the side referee, is calling a substitution violation. Diana Timms quickly off the bench to argue that. And at the end of the day, I think we'll see. They will actually give the point to Preston. So I think, I'm not sure who that's going to fall on, whether it's Diana Timms or I think Mountain View had their lineup correct. Just whether the lineup that was sent in for this third set was correct. And it looks like it is, because Hereford is back to serve. Lindy Hereford with the serve. Sets it over. The other Hereford. And number 2, Haley Stevens, not able to put that one over the net. Blocked, and Preston will get the point. Tied at 6 here in the third set. Mountain View took the first of the 2 5 sets here. Jenkins not able to put it away. Bugis gets her fingertips on it. Third ball coming over. Bugis from the back row. Able to roll shot it. And that one, the set a little too high by the setter from Preston. Ball goes over her head and falls on the Preston side of the court. Mountain View gets lucky there. That's a little miscommunication. If you do not know, there are several sets that a setter can give you. A high ball, meaning she'll set the ball up higher and you just have to time your jump. Looks like a little miscommunication there. She set it higher than what her hitter jumped, or her hitter jumped at the wrong time. And Mountain View will get the point, but a quick service error. Yes, a quick service error from Mountain View. It will give the point right back to Preston. And we are tied up at 7 here in the third set. Lindy Hereford. Over to Ringford. Ringford. Third ball coming over. And that one is out. That will be a point for Mountain View. Diana Timms very happy about that one. Head coach of Mountain View, Diana Timms. She's been around a while for Mountain View. Had some success. And that is 3 straight points conceded by Mountain View on their own serve on service errors. Not sure what happened, but Haley Hereford looks like she has a gauze or a piece of styrofoam in her nose. She might have a bloody nose. She might have been hit in the face earlier in this match, but she is staying in there strong like a warrior. And that ball strong off the net on the Mountain View side. It will be Preston point. Preston with the surprising lead here, 9-8 in the third set. Let's see if they can keep it up. Deflected over by Hereford. Bugis, third ball up. Jenkins set back down, and on the Preston side, Jenkins with another kill. And Jenkins will take the ball to serve. We are all tied up 9-9 here in the third set. Mountain View needs to win the match. Preston, if they win, the match will continue in a best-of-5 format. And that is Haley Hereford, sends one again off the side of the block, goes out of bounds. Point Mountain View. Frankie Jenkins, couple dribbles, jump serve. That one lazily thrown over by Preston. Lindy Hereford sends it over to the back. Able to be recovered by Bugis on the back row hit there. Off the blocker from Preston. Third ball coming up. Bugis' second hit here. Haley Hereford not able to put it away. Preston able to get their fingertips on it. And this one is long. Preston tried to go for the back row kill there, but the ball sent about a foot long there on the near side. And we have a timeout for Preston. Score is 11-9. Mountain View leads here in the third set. A set that could be the deciding set of this match, as if Mountain View wins, the match will end. Please join us when we return for the third set.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Thank you for joining us once again. Sorry for the technical difficulties once again. First match, we're figuring out our equipment, figuring out what works, and of course, what doesn't work. So pardon our technical difficulties. But all you missed there was 1 point from Mountain View on an Allie Ringford kill, and right there, the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Preston ball. So 12-10, Mountain View with the lead. Hereford straight over the triple block, falls innocently to the ground, and another point for Mountain View as they lead 13-10 here in this third and deciding set for Mountain View. Mountain View does not want to play another set if they don't have to here. If they can win this set, this match is over. And that one's spiked away by Preston. Number 13, once again, do not have her name, did not get submitted to me from the Preston lineup. So if you're by any chance listening to this broadcast and you do know the name, visit me over at the announcer's desk and I'll get her name on the air. Definitely putting her name on the air is Haley Stevens as she sends one off the block to the middle of the court. The ball falls innocently in, and there's a point for Mountain View. It is 14-11. Hereford to serve, jump serve. Outside double block here for Mountain View. Not able to block it. Lindy Hereford sends this one off the block, goes to the middle of the court. Third ball coming back over. Bugis receives. In the middle, Stevens sends it long, and that one is in. They're going to say that one clipped the line. And it seems like Mountain View's had more practice on their dances after winning points than they have on rallies here in this match. They've got a full arsenal of dances, I will tell you that. They are prepared to win some points this year. Able to receive by Hereford. She's going to send it out long to Lindy. Received by Stevenson. Jenkins sets it up. Georges. Lindy Hereford off the block. Third ball coming over here for Preston. That one tipped Haley Hereford. Back row spike here from Bugis. Bugis receives that spike. Long rally here. Hereford looking to end it. She puts it to the back row. Not able to finish the point though. And that one falls over the net. Preston gets lucky there as they tried to set it up to a hit, but the ball went over the net, and Mountain View not expecting it. The ball falls to the ground, and that is a point for Preston. Hereford gonna spike it from the middle here, and that is a kill. That is another Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View kill from Lindy Hereford. And to reward her for getting that point, she will actually get the ball and serve here for Mountain View, up 16-12 in the third set. Lindy sends it over. Tapped up. Nice reactions by Lindy. Able to get the ball. Middle set here, and that one falls on the Preston side of the court. Another nice block by Haley Stevens, and another Mountain View point. And actually some arguing going on the court here. It looks like the side official is going to say somebody hit the net. That's some finger pointing going on. Haley Stevens trying to play lawyer in this case and plead her case to the judge, and looks like judge, jury, executioner up in the chair is going to give the point to Preston. So take the point off the board for Mountain View and give it to Preston there. They're going to say that Haley Stevens actually hit the net on that point. Frankie Jenkins said, I'm not going to hit the net on this point. She sets that one down and spikes it. That is a Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View kill there from Frankie Jenkins. No need to touch the net if you're that good as you are in Frankie Jenkins. Still looking for our Dr. McKay Frankham Quality Dentistry at Fair Prices Precision Play of the Game. I'll let you know what we decide to pick as the play of the game. Lobbed over. And that one's sent to the corner by Preston, and that one falls innocently. It is a point for Preston. 17-15, Mountain View with the lead here in the third set. Mountain View 8 points away from winning this match. Preston trying to rally here and force a fourth or fifth set after losing the first two sets. Ringford able to put that one off the block. Third ball coming over here for Preston. Pushed back to the back. Herford, Jenkins slams that one into the corner. They're going to say that one was in. Frankie Jenkins is on a roll here in this third set. I don't know if she's missed a ball yet in this third set. She places that one in the back corner. It is 18-15, Mountain View with the lead. Kelsey Georges on the serve. Controlled by Preston, sent over on the bump. Third set, third hit. Bugis to take the set. And Herford, Haley Herford sends that one long. Could not get connected to that one. Tried to put it across court in the back corner. Just missed by maybe a foot or two. And Mountain View will get, or Preston will get the point. Mountain View still with the 18-16 lead. Bugis gets on a knee to receive the serve. Ringford throws it off of the Mountain View to Frankie Jenkins, maybe the player of the third set. Back to serve here for Mountain View. Jenkins on the jump serve. Stevenson receives. Sends it wide. And that one off of the referee's chair, and it will be a point for Mountain View. They are now 5 points away from winning this match in 3 sets. And we're actually going to have a timeout here by Preston, sensing some momentum swinging Mountain View's way. They're going to call a timeout. Please join us when we return, as we will leave it live here, but we will take a short break as we have a 1-minute timeout here. Mountain View 5 points away. And just a reminder, keep with us as we will have the match directly following this live on air as well. Mountain View will play the Rich High Rebels. After the JV will play 2 sets, and then we will play a full varsity match. Rich lost their first match 3 sets to love. Mountain View looking to win their first set 3 sets to love. Let's see how that one works out. But first, Mountain View has to close out this match. Only on my local radio. Only on mylocalradio.com. Frankie Jenkins to serve here, needing only 5 points to win this match. Jenkins straight to the middle of the court, received. Herford able to put this one back and keep it in play. Herford taps it over the net, and Lindy Herford has got her team a point. It is 21-16 here as Lindy Herford, almost facing the wrong direction, able to just scoop the ball, throw it over the net, throw it over to the defenders, and place it in the spot where there were no Preston defenders. Serve received. Going to set this wide. Lindy. Third ball needs to come over for Preston. It does. Bugis receives. Near side, Haley Herford, and there it is, folks. Our Dr. McKay Frankum Quality Dentistry at fair prices, precision play of the game. I think that one is certainly a candidate for the precision play of the game. Now, barring any huge plays of the game in these final 3 points, I think that one might be it. As a crucial point in this match, Haley Herford goes cross court and able to power that one by every defender. This one received by Jenkins. Kelsey Georges sets to Herford. Straight up. Third ball coming across court. Jenkins right there in the right place once again. Herford throws it down off of the blocker, maybe off of the net, maybe both. But the ball anyway finds its way to the ground, and Frankie Jenkins has another one. It is 23-16. Frankie Jenkins to serve once again, needing only 2 more points to win this match in 3 straight sets. Jenkins to serve. Sets middle. Bugis able to take it. Herford sets it to the middle, and where no defenders are, that has been a weak point for Preston. This entire match has been the central court area where all those players are kind of looking at each other saying, whose ball is that? Mountain View has been able to exploit that and use that to their advantage. Jenkins, match point here. Corner, Bugis not able to pick it off the ground, and it is 24-17. Preston saves off one match point. They will need another 8 points in a row if they're going to defend themselves here in this match. As in rally scoring, you can win on another team's serve. Looking to end it right here. Herford sends it over. Third ball coming up. And that was off of Lindy Herford's fingertips and goes innocently to the ground behind her. It is 24-18. So 2 match points saved. Preston desperately needs every single point here if they want to stay in this match. As Mountain View with another 7 potential match points if they need it. And this one not able to be received by Haley Herford. Spikes that one into the net on her own side. And 3 match points saved from Preston. Preston to serve, needing to be perfect here. 24-19 Mountain View lead. Bugis sends it deep. Set up to the outside. And that one is out of bounds, and that is how this match will end. Mountain View wins it 25-18 in the first set, 25-12, I believe, in the second set, and 25-19 in the third set. A decisive win for Mountain View as they start off their season in straight set victory fashion. They will be right back at it here on mylocalradio.com in approximately about 30 minutes. Let's see if they can start the action early, but stay tuned and join our stream. We will start a new stream for the Ridge High Rebels versus the Mountain View Buffaloes, the 1-0 Mountain View Buffaloes. Please return us. Please return to us on mylocalradio.com. And once again, before we sign off, I would like to just thank once again our sponsors of our volleyball team and the mylocalradio.com broadcast. Our sponsors for kills have been Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View. Aces, sponsored by Bradshaw's Glass Towing and Fitness. Precision Play of the Game by Dr. McKay Frankum, Quality Dentistry at Fair Prices, and our Set 1 Achieve Sports Medicines by Randy Christofferson. No excuses, just results. Once again, if you'd like to be a sponsor for this season, please call the mylocalradio.com office in Evanston, Wyoming, and talk to Julie and get set up to be our sponsor this year. We still have some open spots, and we would love to have your business be sponsored and get advertisements on the air in front of thousands of people nationwide. Now, like I said, we will return for the next match, the Mountain View Buffaloes against Ridge High Rebels. Start time was expected to be 1 o'clock, but they might start early. They usually do not wait around, but we will, once we figure out the start time, we will get on the air and might even broadcast the second set of the JV match. But join us for the Ridge High Rebels against Mountain View Buffaloes exclusively on mylocalradio.com.